Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025, and the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact, I've already made a full video breaking down exactly how to start a faceless channel from scratch. It's called YouTube Automation in 2025, How to Start a Faceless Channel from Scratch. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check that out after this one, because it'll give you the full roadmap to building your channel. But today, we're focusing on something just as important, editing. Because let's be real, without clean, engaging edits, your videos won't keep viewers watching. And the best part, you can do all of this right from your phone using CapCut. So stick with me, because I'm about to show you step by step how to edit faceless YouTube videos, BigWiz-style. And by the end, you'll have everything you need to start posting pro-looking content that gets clicks and watch time. Let's get into it.
For starters, this is the overview of what this video is about, okay? We will start by importing our clips into CapCut, trimming it up and tightening the pacing, voice enhancing. If you use your own voice to record a voiceover, whereas you do not use any text-to-speech AI tool, it's necessary that maybe you clean the background noise if there is any background noise, okay? And you also be adding transitions. I'll show you how to add text behind subjects. That's your AI avatar. B-rolls, masking, overlays, zooming in and out using keyframing, sound effect, auto caption, color adjustments, and a whole lot. Maybe along the line, there might be other things that I'll be adding. But then this is what I intend to teach you in this particular video. However, if you have any other thing in mind that you wish you could do with CapCut, you can leave them in the comment section and I will do justice to that. All right, let's go. So once you are in the CapCut app, you click on New Project. You allow all. Then select all the clips that you want to edit. So this is the clips I'm about to edit. I'll select all and I'll add. Good. Just like I stated, I have to trim the parts that are not necessary in this particular footage is here. So let me play it back.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact,
let me trim where he breathed. Let me trim the side and cut it off.
On camera. In fact, put yourself on camera. In fact, I've already made a full...
I think this is okay. However, I can trim it a bit. Okay, let me see.
On camera. In fact, I've already made a full video breaking down exactly how to start a faceless channel from scratch. It's called YouTube Automation in 2025, How to Start a Faceless Channel from Scratch. If you haven't seen it yet, channel from scratch.
So you have to be trimming all the parts that are not necessary and delete them. You select the part that you want to trim and then you click on split, then you delete. Okay.
This channel from scratch. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check that out after this one, because it'll give you a full roadmap to building your channel. But today, we're focusing on something just as important, editing. Because let's be real, without clean... Because let's be real,
you trim it. Okay.
Let's be real, without clean, engaging edits, your videos won't keep viewers watching. And the best part, you can do all this right from your phone using CapCut. So stick with me, because I'm about to show you stick with me, because... So stick with me.
Let me trim this part off. Let's go.
CapCut. So phone using CapCut. So stick... So stick with me, because I'm about to show you step by step how to edit faceless YouTube videos, BigWiz-style. And by the end, you'll have everything you need to start. And by the end, you need to start. By the end, style. BigWiz-style. Style. And by the end, you'll have everything you need to start posting pro-looking content that gets clicks and watch time. Let's get into it.
Good. Okay, so I think everything, I've trimmed all the unnecessary parts, and I can go further and tighten the faces, cut certain places that they are breathable.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact, I
think this is okay. The cuts, everything is okay. So now let's move to the next stage. Right, so the next stage is enhancing the voice and maybe removing background noise. However, this particular video, I used AI to generate the voiceover. So I don't need to remove any noise. There's no noise in the background and the voice is okay. I am teaching you this because maybe you might record your own voice. All right, so this is how you do it. You click on the video like this, and then you look for enhanced voice, okay. Click on enhanced voice and you click allow. So you toggle this on.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera.
Okay, so if after toggling this on, there's still noise in it, you can increase it to 80%. All right, you can increase it to 80%. All right.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing?
Since there's no noise in my background, I don't think I need that. And you can also come to this side of the video, this side over here, to click on reduce noise. If that voice enhancement couldn't get rid of all the noise in your video, you can come to this side as well and reduce noise. Okay, you toggle this on as well, right? But I don't need any of this for this particular video because the voice, there's no background noise. All right. So once you are done removing background noises in your video, you have to add transitions to it. Okay, so this part, it requires I add a transition. So I'll click on that thing there, square over thing there, and then I'll go through. You can browse through and find the one that you prefer most. All right. I normally like to use this film erase. I love using that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use that. And this lumen flash is also nice. You can be adding all of those into your video. So if you prefer to use only one transition across the video, once you've selected that, you can just click on apply to all, and all the places that requires transition will have that particular patch.
If you haven't seen it yet, make sure.
Yeah. So now let's move to the new stage. Okay, so we are about to add a text behind the subject. Okay, so how do you do that?
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face?
So I want to write, do you want to grow on YouTube? Okay, behind him. Okay, so I'll start
on YouTube without.
So I'll select the part that that particular sentence ends. Okay, do you want to grow on YouTube? Do you want to grow on YouTube? That is the only thing I want to write behind him. So I'll select that part over here up to this side, and I'll split over there. Okay, then I'll select that place here, and I'll duplicate it. You select that and look for duplicate. So I'll duplicate it. Okay, and then I'll select the first one as well, the same thing, and I'll look for overlay. All right, you look for overlay like this here. So that thing will come there. The duplicated one will come beneath the original one. Okay, so now you have the same part in two. So
do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face?
Good. I have to reduce the volume. I have to remove the volume from the overlaid one. So I'll turn it off.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without...
Okay, so now I'll select the overlay, the one below the main clip, and I'll look for remove background. Okay, you look for remove background, and you select auto removal. Wait, you look for remove BG, and then auto removal. So the background should be removed. All right, so the background of that video is removed. Okay, so now let's write our text. You select the text tool, and then you add text. Okay, and then you type what you want to write. Okay, let me just do it. Do you wanna on YouTube? It might be too long for me. Wanna grow on YouTube, so I think this will be better. Then I'll select a template, a text that how I want it to appear. I don't have any save. Okay. So you have to go through all the text templates available and
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever...
Select the one that you prefer. You can also style it and change a whole lot of things. Let's say the background. Let's see, no, not. Let me see.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever...
Let me rather search for a kind of color I want. Purple. Okay, so I think this is okay.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever...
Okay, so I'll scale it up a bit. Then I'll let it come like that.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever... Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever... Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever show...
Good. If everything seems okay to you.
Do you want to grow on YouTube? Do you want to grow on YouTube? Do you want to grow on YouTube? Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face?
Let me add another.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without... Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever...
Okay. So now you click on that and you look for layer. Okay. And then you bring it, you send to back like this. Click on that. You should go back now. Now let's go and play it.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face?
Good. So you see?
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone.
Okay. So now let's go to the next stage. Alright, so it's now about time to be adding B-rolls. Okay. So that one, you can download some from the internet. But then I normally use the CapCut library. So I'll click on overlay, add overlay, and I'll come to library. And I'll set what is in my mind. So let's say, do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? And maybe you want to show something like a faceless person, something like that. I don't know, someone in a mask or a masked person. Okay. You can search for this. Okay, so I think it's something like this. You see, this is someone who is not showing the face. I think maybe if I find something better. This is okay. Let me add this one. So to be added like this. So let's play it and see.
Ever showing your face?
I'll bring it here a bit. And I'll do like this. So let's play it.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone.
Okay. I think let me speed it up so that it will be, take out the duration, 5. Okay. Let's go.
Do you want to grow on...
Wait.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone.
Wait, I have to make sure it goes before You're Not Alone comes.
Face? You're not...
Wait.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up.
Okay, so over here, the blowing up, I want to add something behind him, like fire, like an explosion, right? So this, I would, just like we did over here, just like we did with the text behind him, I'll select
Faceless.
Okay.
Faceless.
So I'll start from here. Then
Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025.
Okay, now I'll split here too. Then I'll select that part that I want to add the explosion behind him, and I'll duplicate it. Okay. I'll duplicate it like this. And just like we did before, earlier on, I'll click on the first one. Wait. Okay, I'll click on the first one like this. Oh, okay. And I'll look for overlay. Why is this thing doing like this? I'll look for overlay, so it will come below it. Okay. Then I also have to reduce the volume of the overlaid one. And
Faceless channels are blowing up.
Good. So now I'll click on the overlaid one, and look for remove the last, remove background. I'll click on auto remover. So good. So the background is removed now. So just like we did, I'll come to overlay. Okay. Wait, overlay like this. And I'll click on add overlay. You can download some of these footages from outside CapCut. Okay. Like fire, explosion and all that. So I'll come to library and search for explosion. Okay. The network is pretty bad. So I don't know which one I should go for. Let me see this one. Okay, let me try and see if this one will be okay for me. So I'll add to the video. And I'll remove the background, the dark background. So I'll click on that and look for remove BG. And I'll use chroma key for this case, because if I do the auto remover, it will not get things right. So I want to remove the dark background. So I'll select the dark background like that. Okay. So that the dark background to go off. Now let me see how this one will turn out. However, because this place is very not that lengthy, you have to make sure I'll speed this up so that it can come before that duration. So let me see how long I have to do it.
Up in 2025.
Wait.
Channels are blowing up in 2020.
Okay. Let me cut over here and delete this site. Now let me see.
Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025.
The speed was so much, so let me do a bit of reduce this a bit.
Blowing up in 2025.
Wait. Okay, so now let's add.
Alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025.
Okay, so I'll click on that and I have to let it go back behind him. So I'll look for layer. I think I've passed that place. I'll look for layer. Okay, and I'll select all, and I'll send back. Okay, so now it's at the back of it. let's see.
Not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part,
Okay, I think.
you're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear.
So over here, let's add a B-roll here. You don't need a fancy gear. So I'll add a B-roll. I'll come here and I'll say, let's say, camera. Okay. Okay. Let me see which one. I'll scale it to fit the entire screen.
You don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on.
Okay, so let me speed it up.
You don't need fancy. You don't need fancy gear or.
And then I'll add someone on camera. Okay. Let me search for filming. Okay. Don't need to be on camera. Let me add this one. Let me just use it. And I'll scale it up.
Gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact,
Wait, let me speed it up. This is it.
how to start a faceless channel from scratch. It's called YouTube. It's called YouTube Automation in 2025. How to start.
Okay, so I want to do some masking on this particular on this particular place here. I want to add him around this side, very minimal here. So this is what I'll do. I'll cut here, I'll split here, and I'll split here too. I'll split here too. Then I'll duplicate. Okay, I'll duplicate. I'll duplicate. Then I'll overlay as well. Overlay. And then in this case, I'll be doing masking. Okay, so I'll come here and select mask. Mask and select the circle. Okay, select the circle and you increase it like this. Okay, I think this is okay. Good. Then I'll minimize it, scale it down. Okay, so let's see how it turned out.
For this one, because it'll give you the full roadmap to check that out after this one, because it'll give you the full to building your channel. But today, because it'll give you the full roadmap to building your channel. But today, we're focusing on something just as important, editing.
Right, so over here, I want to add something like a zoom in effect here.
Important, editing.
Here, over here. So I'll be using keyframing. So I'll tap on it and then I'll click on the plus sign here. This is keyframing. And because I wanted to zoom in fast, I wouldn't go very long. I'll just bring the next thing here and then I'll click on plus again. Then I'll zoom in like this. Okay. So let's go back and play it. Let's see how it turned out.
Editing. Because
Get it. And then let's see. Then I'll click plus again. I'll add another keyframe here. Then I'll zoom out to fit in the 16 aspect ratio. So this is how it will look like.
is important. Editing. Because let's be real, without clean, engaging
So let's say if you wanted to zoom in slowly, that one, this is how you do it. You click on the plus sign here. That's keyframe here. You start your keyframing here. Then you go all the way to where you want the keyframe to end. So let's say I wanted to
engaging edits, your videos won't keep viewers watching. And
okay, so let's say I wanted to end here. So that is from here up to this thing, this place here. Okay, so I'll add it here and I'll zoom in like this. Okay, and let's say I will let it zoom out like this side. Over here. Okay, so let's go back and see how it turned out. So the first one is very fast. So here's
editing. Because let's be real, without clean, engaging edits, your videos won't keep viewers watching. And the best part, you can do all of this right from your phone.
So let me add an overlay, and that will be like an image over here. Remove the background. Remove I use chroma key. Okay. Get it out. Okay. Animation. Great.
CapCut. So because I'm using CapCut. Phone using CapCut. So stick with me because I'm about.
Let me see. So now I'll be adding sound effects to the clips here.
Do you want to grow on YouTube with?
Okay, so over here, you come to audio, select sound effects, right? And we'll be adding. Okay, let me see. I think that one. Let me search for magic.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blown.
Over here, explosion, yeah. Explosion. Okay.
Are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact,
Right here, I have to add some glitch transition for the transition. So add a glitch here. This one.
In fact, I've already made a full video breaking down exactly how to start a faceless channel from scratch. It's called YouTube. YouTube Automation in 2025, How to Start a Faceless Channel from Scratch.
Oh, the glitch over here too.
If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check that out after this one, because it'll give you the full roadmap to building your channel. But today, we're focusing on something just as important, editing.
Okay, it's the zoom in effects. I have to also add it here. Zoom in.
Editing.
See.
Editing. Because let's be real, without clean, engaging edits, your videos won't keep viewers watching. And the best part, you can do all of this right from your phone using CapCut.
So I'll add a click. Okay.
Using CapCut. Using CapCut. From your phone using CapCut. So stick with me, because I'm about to show you step by step how to edit faceless YouTube videos, BigWiz-style. BigWiz-style. And by the end, you'll have everything you need to start posting pro-looking content that gets...
Okay, so now let's move to the next stage. You prefer to add captions to your video. So if you want to add captions to your video, you come to test, then you look for auto captions here. Then you generate, you click on generate. It will start generating, listening to what you have said and generate it for you. Okay, so once it's done, you have to click on style so that you select how you want it to look like. Okay, so let's say I want this particular style. I'll select that.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face?
So let's see.
You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact, I've already made a full video breaking down exactly how to start a faceless channel from scratch. It's called...
All right, so I think that is okay. And the next thing you have to do is to add filter or perhaps adjust the colors, all right? So I normally like to use auto adjust. I'll click on auto adjust and I'll reduce it a bit to I think right about 10, 15. Okay. And I normally like to use this filter, the 4K filter, which I also trim it. I'll also turn it down a bit around 30. Okay. And I make sure I stretch it to the end of the footage, all of the footage area. Okay. So this is what we have now. Okay. So now I have to go through and see everything is okay. It's about time to export it.
Do you want to grow on YouTube without ever showing your face? You're not alone. Faceless channels are blowing up in 2025. And the best part is, you don't need fancy gear or to put yourself on camera. In fact, I've already made a full video breaking down exactly how to start a...
So let me export it. I'll click on this AI Ultra HD and I'll make sure I have all of this ticked, okay? I want to utilize everything. Then I'll click on export.